Thanks for joining us again on the YouTube channel of the National Association of Flight Instructors. My name is Sarah Stout. I'm the Program Development Manager here at NAFI. If you're enjoying this regulatory and policy update video series, be sure to like this video and click to subscribe to the channel to stay informed when there's more. NAFI memberships are what keep this content coming. If you aren't already a NAFI member, please join us at nafimentor.org. Let's jump into the updates for April 2025. In this video, we'll cover the FAA withdrawing its proposed medical policy, a new safety alert regarding visual approaches, a special airworthiness information bulletin for unleaded fuels, an FAA order providing ramp inspection guidance for Part 141 pilot schools, and finally, an info for flight training in multi-engine helicopters. A few days ago, on April 23, 2025, the FAA announced that it's withdrawing the proposed medical policy that would have denied medical applications without sufficient supporting evidence instead of deferring them. This is a welcome change for the entire aviation community. The FAA will work with pilot advocacy and outreach groups like NAFI to better educate pilots on how best to prepare for their medical certificate application and AME visit. As a first step in this initiative, the organizations have published a checklist with some basic guidance on applying for a medical application available for download from AOPA's website and linked in the video description. The FAA has published SaFO, or Safety Alert for Operators, 25001, Risks Associated with Visual Approaches, linked in the video description. While SaFOs are targeted at 121 and 135 operators, they contain valuable information for all pilots, and instructors can use them as insights into the FAA's safety concerns. This one largely revolves around pilot workload and the role of the PIC in accepting and declining ATC clearances. There are a variety of considerations mentioned, including assigned vectors, speeds, or altitudes that may destabilize an approach. It encourages pilots and operators to be aware of the threats and provides some recommended actions such as maintaining an active visual scan and using unable if needed. As unleaded fuels become more available and more aircraft are eligible for their use, the FAA is seeking pilot feedback on any issues that may arise from using these fuels. If you, your flight school, or any of your customers are using unleaded fuels, be sure to check out Special Airworthiness Information Bulletin 2025-04. In there, you'll find the types of information the FAA is looking for, such as aircraft information, type of unleaded fuel used, any mixing of fuels, description and date of issue observed, and guidance on additional considerations. You'll find a link to the bulletin in the video description. FAA Order 8900.730 has been published that establishes guidance for FAA inspectors conducting ramp inspections at Part 141 pilot schools. Guidance on how to conduct these inspections was previously housed in the Order 8900.1 and the same guidance for a variety of commercial and air carrier operating rules. That section was revised to eliminate Part 141 from that guidance, necessitating the publication of this notice until the guidance can be incorporated back into the 8900.1 in a more appropriate location. You'll find a link to the guidance in the description box. Information for Operators, or INFO 25002, training for pilots of multi-engine helicopters on simultaneous dual engine failures has been published. The purpose of this info is to encourage helicopter operators and training providers utilizing multi-engine helicopters to include dual engine failure scenarios in both initial and recurrent ground and flight training. This info was prompted by a review of NTSB data from 1982 to the present day, during which time the NTSB investigated 27 accidents as a result of dual engine failure. These accidents resulted in 20 fatalities. Causes for these accidents included fuel exhaustion, fuel contamination, pilot error, and other factors. The FAA recognizes that dual engine failure events are rare, but the need to maintain awareness of and be properly trained for the possibility exists. The info linked in the video description provides guidance on scenarios and emphasis areas that should be included in this training. Thank you again for joining us for this month's Regulatory and Policy Update video. If you aren't already a NAFI member, please join us at nafimentor.org. NAFI memberships are what keep this content coming. Anyone is welcome to join. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications to never miss a video.